So, broadcasters live now. So this is Rocco. I'm the Battleaxe Global boss, the person who keeps the communication moving forward amongst all our divisions globally. We are the Battleaxe Warriors. We are the Battleaxe Warriors Global because we have our divisions globally. Basically, Asia up top, where Willie is. The East Coast of America to our left and to our right up top, Brittany and Micah. Our east coast of Canada to the right, we got Chris Duval. The west coast of the United States, we got Colorado Hayes to my left bottom. And all we're missing is Jared in Australia and, of course, Sad in Europe. The reason we're having this live chat is because everybody understands that we've been through a global crisis, the pandemic, COVID, which minimized communication amongst divisions, to minimize the artists to perform live stages, may it be artists at conventions, anything when it comes to BMXing, skateboarding, flat track racing, anything to do with the public was shut down. And we all know this because the entire world went through it. We're slowly coming out of it. We're out of it, but now the problem is, of course, with the economy going in the wrong direction, inflation. Some of our leaders have lost their fucking minds. There's a power trip around the world going on. Who can have the most money for what reason? I'm happy with $20 in my pocket. I don't need 20 million. But some people just want to have that power. There's wars going on around the world that are making things uncomfortable for some people. Poverty going around the world. There's a lot of things going on around the world if you don't pay attention to the news. But then again, what is the news? Is the news bullshit? Because nobody follows it because it is bullshit. It's out there to brainwash you. But we're not going to start getting into conspiracy stories here, okay? What we're here to do is talk about the Battleaxe Global family. What we want to do is we're going to rebuild this family. We're going to get our communications moving forward. During the pandemic, we lost contact with people. Sure, I mean, most of us, and who you are, that communicated with each other and kept the communication moving forward. We have a lot of areas in the world that, we don't have divisions. There are certain reasons for that. We are not a racist organization, and at the end of the day, everybody's treated equal. So in some areas of the United States, there are some areas which, have white supremacy or whatever it is. But there's areas like that here in Canada, but they're not just, visual. We also have a lot of areas that want to be involved in Battleaxe, and just so you guys understand where my job takes me, these are applications, okay? Most of these applications have been gone through, have been spoken to, have been discussed, because once I see this application, that's when the member is noticed. That's when the person moves forward into the next steps of our family. Without this application, nobody will ever get a patch or recognition of being a member, because we have no recognition of you. So if anybody out there is thinking that they're a hang-around or a probate for the Battleaxe family, you haven't brought in an application, you are not part of this family. And the reason I'm saying this is because we have bad leadership, okay? We have a lot of bad leadership. We have positions in this family, division leaders. That's our black patch, our red patch, which is our co-DLs, that, like a vice president, president. Of course, we have treasurers and we have secretaries that keep the notes of our meetings that we have monthly. We also have our Battleaxe Global Arts of All Forms Handbook, the Global Society Handbook, which was created in 2019. 95% of the book still moves forward. There's a few things that we haven't changed, but it's nothing it's a necessity, because it doesn't stop us moving forward. But what we do have in this book are the code of conducts and the 7 traditions that we read prior to the beginning of all our meetings, after we take our list of members that are involved in the meeting, and they understand. So this way you understand your codes and your traditions, because Not everybody has the book. You can't get the book until you become part of the family, which we need to change. When it comes to the point of somebody becoming a probate, we need to sit down with them and read the book with them. But once you become a member, you get a copy of the book as part of the package deal that we're going to start implementing also. So the book. I mean, we have a package, and it's not a money grab. Trust me. What you get in the package, it equals to what you get in the package, the value of the package. But we want to add the global handbook to the package, or the division leader in your area will copy theirs and give you a copy of the book. We don't know what we're going to do yet. Just that there's so much going on my end. So back to positions in this family. Everybody wants to be a leader of a division. That's great. There is no I'm better than you in this family. We're all equal. And just for instance, Colorado Hayes, that's on my bottom right, I would say, if you're facing me. Colorado, put your hand up for a second. There you go. Okay. Now she's been part of the beginning of this family with me. She was the first female to be part of the commission. She is the only person left besides myself from the first commission that we had. The rest were all removed. Well, I don't think you were with us when we had the other guys in there. You're part of the second group. Is that right, Colorado?
No, I thought I came in before Colorado hits.
No, this is just you guys. It's just like I said, they were, no one's better than nobody, but we had another commission.
Oh, okay.
This was all the beginning of the 54 divisions that we had. So, anyways, like I was saying, Colorado was part of that commission. The rest of the members all stepped down due to lack of communication and participating in moving this family forward. Okay, it was a selfish. Some of the members are selfish, and they're not with us no more. And I don't know where they are. I really don't care. And we've had that happen with a lot of just regular members. We've had members leave and want to come back. We all know this. We see it. They make the mistake. They power trip. They go on social media. They burn their patches. They're looking for attention. What my point is this. We are trying to, well, it wasn't my idea. This idea was Micah and Brittany's, because we had so many discussions with division leaders, and we implemented, because we have so many divisions, I implemented a position called the gold patch. Now, what the gold patch does is basically everybody here has a position, except Brittany, right? Everybody else is gold patch, right? But at the end of the day, Brittany works along with Micah. Because we have so many divisions in certain areas, instead of all the division leaders calling me, they talk to their gold patch. Their gold patch will answer their questions. Their gold patch is exactly like talking to myself. These are the persons that we've picked, I thought, and I know for sure, because 95% of the gold patches that we've picked, either myself or together, are doing a great job. But the thing is, though, Jared, how are you? So
Hello.
is, okay, good. But put your mute on, please, because I can hear your wind. So the thing is, I'm trying to say is, and Jared's another gold patch, and Jared is the controller in Australia, so you guys know. Jared, you got to put your mute on.
Mute.
Yeah, so I don't want to hear your background noise. Thanks, buddy. So what I'm trying to explain is this: that we've had a few situations recently and in the past, but now that we're moving forward because of the COVID and everything, the pandemic, and trying to get our families to communicate and everything, we need to understand that not everybody's a leader. We've had leaders, we've had persons, members that want to start their own divisions. We give them the opportunity, and the division is all about them. Okay, we've had divisions and a gold patch that ran divisions, and because you have a gold patch who's also a DL in his own division, information doesn't get through that they have issues with, because they're depending on the gold patch, and the gold patch is hiding everything until the members know that they can contact me directly or anybody else part of the gold patch of the commission family. And that's happened in the past. We've had division leaders voted out of their own divisions. We've also had division leaders, brought to my attention that we're not allowing our global dimes to move forward. And we have dimes in our family. We have females. We have a collaboration of different genders in this family. We're not, you know, I think me personally, the only thing I will not agree with is any person trying to manipulate children. I will not allow that in this family. And I don't care who you are. And I don't care how you think. This is my opinion. And I'm pretty sure everybody agrees with me. But besides that, we have all genders in this family. And we don't turn our backs on it because we don't really care, because that's you. That's your life. But the thing is, though, to take a division and try to use those members for your own profit doesn't happen here. It doesn't happen at all, and we're going to be putting a stop to it. So back to my first conversation. My whole meaning of this thing, this live chat, is to let members out there understand that you have a voice and you have ears that'll listen to you. Here's 7 of them right here. This is not all of them. If you feel that your division leader is not listening to you. Now, the problem is that I've had members, and Chris, you know the one I'm talking about, that just happened about 3 weeks ago on Facebook, and Ruckus is with you in the car, right?
Yeah.
So Ruckus, you understand who I'm talking about. But at the end of the day, I see this. It goes to one of my girl DLs over here. She tells me, I read this fucking storybook. But what I do is I call the source, these 2 gentlemen here. It's explained to me. The person is blocked because she's over exaggerating. And the thing is, she was removed from the family because of her over exaggerations and making up stories and trying to make some persons feel or look bad. And that's one thing that we have to understand also, is when there's a problem, we need to listen to both sides of the story. Not just because this over here is my brother or my sister, I'm going to believe her or him. You have to listen to both sides. And if both sides, and you're having an issue making that decision, well, that's when you call one of us or myself and say, look, this is a situation. It's important that we understand that everybody in this family has a voice. It's important that everybody understands there's no one better than anybody. But it's also important that we follow what we wrote. And it's very simple. And like I'm saying at the end of the day, I know associates that come in because they fill out their application. And, 6 months down the road, we feel that they can move forward to probating. And they're hanging and doing their thing. It's a good time nowadays to open up that book, Division Leaders, Gold Patches, whoever is running that certain area, and let these people understand before they go any further. My whole point is that we need to clean up our leadership, and we need to start communicating and growing again. The reason I have a commission and I have an odd number, or not an even number, is because when it comes down to vote, it's not always my way. It's not always Chris's way, Colorado, Brittany, Micah, Will, Jared, Sad. It's not anybody's way. If we all have an opinion, we all have an idea, we vote on it. So if we have 7 people in division, and my vote is not 2 votes because we're odd. If we were even, then my vote would be 2 votes, but it's not like that. Everybody has a vote. So just say we want to go left and other guys want to go right, and we vote on it. Well, it's 5-2. We're going left. There's no arguing about it. That's what this family is about. And that's what I'm trying to explain to people. My perfect example is back east, okay, Canada, okay? I have Ontario, I have Quebec, I have the Maritimes, okay? Those are 3 different provinces, or not 3 different, they're 3 different areas, because the Maritimes is multiple provinces. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, there was at one point 4 gold patches. Then it went down to 3 gold patches. The reason is nobody runs an area by themselves, because it's not only your way of doing things. That's why you have a person on your right side and your left side, so you can work together. And this happens, all over the world. I mean, Will's got me. Will's got Micah. Will's got us. Colorado's got me. Colorado's got Micah. Colorado also has Will. Colorado also has Jared. Colorado also has Chris, you know what I'm saying? And Brittany. And also, said if we ever get said on live, because it's European and everything. So do you understand what I'm trying to say? That nothing goes by. There's always a second opinion and sometimes a third opinion. Okay, so I just want people to understand that, like I said, there's no one better than anybody in this family. We are an organization of artists of all forms. We support each other. And that's another thing that I want to move forward with, the supporting of each other. Social media is making me sick. Um, I post the Battleaxe Global IG. I post whatever I see from the members. I try to post if a member's got a new song, a new art form, or something coming out on our socials. And I hope, and I always hope, and I always hope that someone's going to repost that and tag Battleaxe Global so we see it, so we can repost it, so someone can see it in the stories and see that you reposted it, and we keep doing this, okay? From 1 to 10, we're our family's at 2, okay? Because nobody really cares about anybody but themselves. When it comes time for their song to be put out there or their art for to put out there, they're all over it. But when it's someone else's turn, very selfish. One thing that we got to fix in this family, okay? That's the one thing we got to fix is the social media aspect. So, like I said, I sit there and I collaborate whatever I can collaborate with the social media, the IGs. I built a great Facebook site. I built a great website. You know, the IG, I try to keep it alive. I mean, right now with this new meta thing going on and off, my Rocco East fan got hacked. I got control of it, but it's going up and down, and there's people on there that I don't even know. So I'm trying to clean it up and get rid of all these followers I don't even know. And the problem is that if you have an open account, if you look, I mean, I have, I would say probably 10,000 women that are looking for people to go on their fans only and stuff like that. So they're just accounts looking for, so it's not even an account that's going to actually like what you like. And some of them do like what you like, but they're looking to see that you're in the story. Oh, you click on and say, wow, who's this beautiful person? Well, delete and block. But like I'm trying to say is that's the major thing is the family supports each other. We also support communities when we can. It's not mandatory. If there's something that you can do to make your neighborhood or your community better, you guys see what I do. When it comes to summertime, I do everything for autism. Okay? I also do women and children, Christmas for kids. I used to do the purses on Valentine's Day for 6 years, and these are all Battleaxe over here on the East Van side. But due to our shelters being very ignorant, money grabs, our new mayor started to look at shelters and find that they're all stealing money and using money for investments of buildings and all that. So that's all going to come to a very major halt pretty soon. But us bringing purses to the shelters and the shelter at the desk, the front door don't want us coming in no more. Or they take the purse and take all the essentials that we put in there, condoms, lubes, nail polish, lipsticks, hairbrushes, perfumes, something to make a woman feel beautiful or a person feel beautiful on Valentine's Day. I did that for 6 years. Well, my lady sat home every 14th of fucking February. I was out handing out 600 purses to women in shelters. Last year was the first time me and my wife went out in 7 years on Valentine's Day, okay? So that's what I'm trying to say. I took time out of my life to hand these purses. No more. That's come to an end due to we're not being respected no more. And you guys also have to understand I did the blanket drive, we did clothing drives, we did everything. I still hand out clothes that I collect from people. I give them to families that I know about and stuff like that. I still do that, but I don't waste my time on fucking lazy people here in Vancouver, okay? People that have made the decision to take their fucking welfare money, my tax dollars, and spend it on drugs. I don't care about them. They could fucking be dying in front of me. Don't look at me, I'm a devil. I don't care about them, okay? I've been through my own fucking addiction. I got off my own addiction when I lost my dad and my child, but that's just made me stronger, understand that if I could do it, anybody can do it. But other people got other ways. So, like I said, we support our communities, we support ourselves, we're artists of all forms. But the most important thing is that we have to support more and more of ourselves. We have to support this family and bring this family back to the communication it was. Hopefully, I can start traveling again by next summer. I'm dying to go out and see Mike and Brittany. I'm dying to go out and see Will. I want to go out and see Jared in Australia too. I've been out and seen the boys back east many times. I enjoy it back there. But like I said, we're getting some of these members. some of these members, I don't think understand what this family's about. I really don't think they know what this family's about. We had a situation 4 days ago where I opened up my Facebook, I got a message, say, Rob, take a look at this. And it was one of our new division leaders. Just opened up the division, I would say, within the past year. Or just say, so we're not going to sit there and say exactly. Now, the thing is, you guys understand, I speak fucking English, okay? If I spoke Chinese, if I spoke French, I also speak Italian. I don't speak any other fucking language, okay? And remember one thing, when someone puts up a speech on Facebook and tags my fucking name on it, you better make sure that fucking speech is in fucking English, okay? Because I don't give a shit about it. And I just tell you one thing right now, if you're looking for attention by, I don't know, still don't know what the fuck this person talked about, but I could see that they burned their patch. Great. It proves to me that we got rid of another person that doesn't belong in this fucking family, okay? Another person that's going to try to sit there and bring people down with him. And as we've seen, we'll see those people that got brought down. Can I come back again? And I'm going to tell you something right now. The answer is fucking no, okay? We are going to move forward in this family. Anybody who has disrespected this family, left this family, will never come back to this family ever again. Understand me? We're not going to go backwards in life. If these guys want to make the decision of going on Facebook, social media, and flexing their pigeon chest, these are people I don't want in this family. These are people that are not even supposed to be about, because that's not what we're about. We're here to support each other. Now, if you have a problem, why don't you call me? Why don't you call somebody else? Instead of trying to be a fucking hero on social media, making yourself look like a fucking loser because you've lost. You've lost the best positive family. Remember one thing, when I fly back east, or if I fly to East Coast Canada or the States, or if I go down to the West Coast like I've always have in the States and everything, I mean, of course, you guys know COVID. Colorado, you understand. When I go there, you know what I have there? Open fucking arms. Just like anybody that comes to Vancouver, they got fucking open arms. They got a family, okay? And that's what this family's about. We're not here to sit there, Colorado, I'm better than you. Like some fucking people, okay? Well, that fucking person was voted out of this family by his own fucking division, but got an opportunity from another division, which I don't agree with. But at the end of the day, remember something, it's a whole new chapter in Battleaxe. We're moving forward. Anybody that feels that they don't belong in this family, do me a favor. Go on social media and burn your fucking patch, okay? So I know that I don't gotta ever worry about you again. And if it makes you feel better that you're burning your patch on social media, maybe you'll get some people that give a fuck. Because I don't give a fuck no more. Okay? We've been doing this. I've been doing this. You guys understand how I've been going through this. I threw out the fucking person that me and the person brought this thing together with. I'm the one that helped build these divisions along with all these people that are still part of this family. We threw him out. Shane Bunting, Matt Child, for being a fucking disrespectful fucking idiot towards members, towards women, to being a drug addict, a drug user. And he still thinks he's going to come back and try to be part of something. Never, never. He was removed. Okay? And I still have the message from years ago. You're kicking me out of Battleaxe? No, my friend. I kicked you out of Battleaxe, okay? And of course, then he went to the newspaper, try to clear himself. There should be no leader. There was never a leader. There was a person who kept the communication moving forward, and that was me, because all he wanted to do was sell packages. When I took over and had the guidance, of course, Colorado and other people in the family, we built 54 divisions around the world. When we threw him out, one division followed him because they pulled the wool over their eyes. That was Los Angeles. 30 days later, Los Angeles apologized and came back because they knew that those guys were lying. Okay? I'm not here about the money. I'm here about the family, and I'm here about supporting each other, supporting our communities. You guys all know this. I have nothing to prove, but I'm getting fed up. And now I want to move forward. I want to wash my hands and just move forward with Battleaxe. I want to build divisions that want to be part of this family. I want them to understand what it takes to be a good leader person. And remember the leader is the person that's going to take responsibility for their division, but still need to respect their members. And the members have an opinion that counts. So This is my rant. You know, um, I want to open the floor now to Micah and Brittany. And like I said, I got no disrespect for anybody that was part of this family because I don't care about you. I don't care what you put on social media. I don't care what you want to do on social media. If you really care and you really want to say something to me, jump on a plane, come to Vancouver, and say it to my fucking face, okay? And that's not a threat. It's being a person, a man, or whatever you want to do. Because I guarantee you that I was good to you at one point in this whole fucking family. Every member I was good to. And I always made an effort to talk or see or meet or greet every fucking member. And if Colorado is not my proof, or Chris my proof, because I've been to their areas. I open my arms. I'm happy to see everybody, and I've proved it to everybody. There was never, it's only Colorado I want to see because she's the top dog here. Every member meant something to me. Okay, meant something to me. So, you guys understand? The members of the Battleaxe family understand. I want to move forward. I want to build a communication. I want to build it slow and easy. I figure we have about another year to 2 years of bullshit happening in this world, but it doesn't mean that we can't start building. Like, you understand, we had Doe up here. He did a little show. We did it for autism, but it was nice to see family from these days up here. Liam's out there doing shows here. So we're trying to do little things over here. Had Jasper over here, our Gold Patch Division leader in Victoria. He came over, from Victoria. I went over there 2 weeks prior to show support to his show he's got going on. So we're trying to build the stages again, slowly but surely. 208 Touch was down at that show, all the way from Reno. Is that correct, Colorado? So he came down from Reno. So we're trying to collaborate. My goal is to get a tour going right across Canada. My goal is to get members from around the world here to do that tour. I don't care if we don't make any money, as long as we break even and we're together. And the family and the world sees that, okay? So I want to open up the floor to Micah and Brittany. And they have an idea that they think that we should try to implement on new division leaders. We do have, like I said, we do have persons that want to open up divisions around the world. But like I said, I want this video to go live on our Facebook. I don't care who makes whatever fucking comments they do, guys. Please do not rebut them. Let them say whatever they want, because these are the people that I don't want part of this family. We're going to have a lot of, you guys know how social media is. Everybody's a gangster. Everybody's got something to say. So, yes, that's right, Isaiah. Right? That's SRH Fest was a really good time. Micah, I'll drop it to you.
All right. Hey, everybody. I just want to say thank you for all you board of directors showing up today. That really does help define what leadership is. And, a unified front for leadership is really important. We got, goodness sakes, from Thailand to Canada to the United States, all the way over to Europe. I mean, we literally circumference the whole world, and that you guys are here right now just emphasizes that. We got people that it's nighttime. We got people that it's morning time here, and it's just a beautiful thing. And second of all, every one of you, oh man, I can't read off all 23 names. So I want to say it's a blessing to have you all here too, because this leadership course that we are planning is meant not only to improve global, but on every aspect of your life. There is never a bad time to learn leadership. Even if you are a leader right now, I am a gold patch, I'm on the board of directors, but I could still always become a better person on every level that I can imagine, and be more grateful and just be more humble as myself as a person, knowing that we can impact somebody, we can teach them, we don't have to mold them, we don't have to manipulate them, we can elevate with them. We could see them become the best people that they want. But before I get any further, I would like to pass it off to Britt. Your mic's muted.
Hello. All right. Yeah, thank everybody for being here. We appreciate you. I know it's rare that we get together as of lately, but we're getting everything kind of structured, laid out, some goals, headlined, and then working on strategy to achieve them. But one of the main things that we want to do is to kind of cultivate everybody and find their talents and use their talents not only to better their division but to better their communities. Just kind of in the things that we plan to teach in the leadership course are things that you're going to be using broadly throughout your life. I use them daily in what I do with Texas prison reform, so everything will come in handy, and once you get in the swing of using it and adapting to like the different leadership methods and finding your own, our life will get easier, not only in global but everywhere else.
Absolutely. Right. And that's an important thing to make sure that when you see people wanting to strive to do better in life, we got to understand that everybody's going to have a different approach. You know, some people it may be redirecting, some people it may be active listening, sometimes it's solution seeking. There's a whole spectrum of terminology that I can use, but the main point of what we want to achieve is a model after this pilot that we do is done, where we can hand it to the Wild West, we can hand it to Australia, we can hand it to Quebec, and they can alter and find the things that work for their collective. As a unified front, we are people. Humans are designed to help and improve and love. And there is nothing more powerful to display that when you have accountability, not only for yourself, but bringing your family, your people up with you. And we're all very familiar with these terminologies, but we see a lot of negative elevation when it comes to leadership models. There's the ever what ifs, there's the concept that a status means more than one individual. There are leaders out there that will inspire you. Amongst leaders will always inspire leaders. And to have imagine if we had 450 people worldwide all honed in on specific things that make them a leader, there would be nothing, and I mean nothing, collectively that we could not achieve. And I believe that. So we're going to be spending the next 6 months to a year working with the Wild East and Wisconsin Collective and along with the Wild West Collective to make sure that no one feels unheard, that everybody knows in their heart that a warrior is a leader, and it's global leadership, global unity. A front that even if somebody tries to take the symbol of gold patch out of context, it just won't happen, because true leaders understand that a title doesn't mean anything. A patch does not make you. Your actions, your integrity, your honor, your respect, your accountability, those are all things that make what you wear important. And it emphasizes and it reverberates. It's like that ripple effect when you see the drop happen in the water. Brittany, I'm gonna pass it off to you. I don't want to take up the whole floor.
Does anybody that's watching or anybody that is in the stream have any questions?
Brittany, I have a question that, so when we move forward, basically I want everybody to understand moving forward with this plan is to help divisions grow together. It's also it's going to help us build better leaders and leaders that understand more about the position. And I know that some people are basically going to say, you know what, this isn't for me. Well, it's not about you. It's about your future. It's about your children. It's about our future. Okay, you remember that. It's not about you. Okay, if everybody doesn't see which way this world's going, then I guess you're pretty fucking blind. And maybe this family isn't for you. We're trying to make a path in life. And Battleaxe was put together through drug addiction, people that had drug addiction. And it was funny because we had these group of people, and when I came into the room, they'd all kind of like, shh, but they still partied, they did their thing and everything. But like I say, at the end of the day is that, you could still live your life. It's not about drug addiction. It's about just teaching our future that, that's not the smart path to go down. An art form is a great path to move forward with, whatever it may be. A lot of people are shy. We've given many, many people opportunities, their first times on the mic, whatever it is. And that's what the family is all about. If you look around and you look at the news and you see what's going on around the world, gangs aren't like they used to be because gangs weren't so visual, open. Gangs would never put the shit on this stuff here, and the true gangsters. And you don't need that title. You could be your own. You got to remember something, that this family, the word gang that we use it in doesn't mean it's a bad thing, right? I don't know what Chris does on the side. I don't know what Colorado does on the side. I don't know what you guys do on the side. You guys could be fucking part of the cartel or part of some fucking whatever it is. You guys don't know what I do on the side. But I can promise you one thing. I live a positive lifestyle. I've been through all that bullshit. Right? I'm just trying to say at the end of the day, when people say, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, we've lost members that want to be part of MCs or want to be part of different crews. Where are they today? Homeless. Some of them are homeless. Some of them are doped up because they felt that, this is the way to live life. I've been through all that. I think waking up in the morning and breathing in fresh air and understanding that you have a fucking positive family around the world. And if you ever decide, some of these artists don't want to tour and everything, we're there for you. So, I mean, I like what Micah and Brittany have planned to help people that have questions. We're always going to be there, all of us, but it's the newer members that we want to try to break in, because there's no use bringing in people that don't understand what we're all about. You got to remember something. At the end of the day, this family had over 10,000 affiliated members part of this thing, 10,000. And when it came down to narrowing it down to people that actually want to be part of the divisions, it brought down to 1,300. And now we're probably holding a little bit over 300 strong, positive members. And I'm not all about numbers. If I had just us 7 right here, us 6, right? You know what I'm saying? We lost Jared. I don't know what happened to him. But at the end of the day, some members, don't understand. But like I said, if I had just 6 people I could depend on and move forward and go around the world and see, that's fine with me. But we got more than that. And if we lose some, not a problem. We've been losing in the past, but we also gain. So it's like an up and down effect, right? And right now, with these, I don't know how many applications are here. It's just overwhelming, right? And these applications have been coming in for the last 6 months, and I've probably communicated with some of you because some of them come through areas, but there's also areas where there's no leadership, and I've been dealing with these people, and I've been writing it down because after their 6 months, 9 months to 12 months, I make them members, and I sit there and try to explain to them, you're under my wing. And then when they start building, they build a division. If they're in certain areas, I let everybody understand that, right? But right now, there's no need to have everybody involved until we get to the point where I know that they're ready to move forward, right? To me, if a member tries it and he doesn't make it, he just walks away. But when they start,
there's been a handful of people I've had to tell to leave because, there's one guy who didn't even make it a weekend, and that's where leadership and consistency really are important. Rocco, you display that very well. Chris does. Tanya does. Brittany does. Will does. I'm not going to say that about myself because I don't want to be egotistical.
But you do, Micah. You guys know everybody's important to this. The whole family's important. Everybody's important. But when you have one person trying to be powerful, it doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any fucking sense to me. I don't know. But like I said, you guys, I just want to make sure that everybody understands that we are going to move forward. If persons that watch this show and everything don't feel this family's for them anymore, that's fine. We're not going to worry about it. If you want to be a hero and make a big scene on fucking social media and do whatever you have to do, we've had it already. We've had those fucking people on social media. We've had those speeches and those fuck you Roccos, you piece of shit Rocco, you motherfucker Rocco. That's great. You know, I'm so fucking honored to have you thinking about me when you're stepping down from the best thing that's ever going to happen to you and it's done after. I know you're going to think about me every time you see us moving forward, you know. And this family's very quiet. We don't sit there and gloat about everything we do. We just post things to show people we want you to come to our shows. We want you to be part of our family. We're not saying, oh, look at us, right? Some people want this fucking family to be full of big, tough guys with tattoos. Well, fuck. Our women have tattoos and they're tough. So,
damn straight.
Damn straight. So like I say to everybody, you know, our Battleaxe Global website is live. The application process is there. If you feel this family's for you, send in your applications. We will answer you.
You have 7 people out there.
What I do is if I get an email or an application from a certain area and you use someone's name, that person will get a hold of you also. But give us, you know, it's not like 24 hours with us. It's more like 7 to 14 days because you're not the only person applying. And you're not the only thing that's happening in my life personally. If everybody gets to know me, they're going to understand that I wear many hats. But when I talk to you, I'm going to talk to you. I'm not going to call you and say, hey, Micah, you did it great. You got happy. I'll talk to you soon, but click and hang up. No, and everybody all knows that. You can't call me and say, expect me to talk to you. Right? I want to sit down. I want to breathe with you. I want to talk to you. You know, and some of these guys that I'm calling up on the phone and everything, that's not people like, who's this? Hey, wait a minute, that's Rocco from Battleaxe. Rocco? Wow, you know, like, you know, I mean, well, tell me about yourself. Tell me what you got going on. You know, and some of them fucking keep me on the phone fucking 30, 45 minutes. But I find it interesting because this is a new person. But I've also shut the phone on some of them. Let me just start fucking babbling about fucking things that don't make any fucking sense to me. And I don't have any disrespect, but I really don't. I don't know. I just feel like that person doesn't need me. They need a doctor or a psychiatrist, right? I can only listen so much. But anyways, fam, let's anybody want to say something, let's speak up and everything. Let's like I said, our BattleaxeGlobal.com website. Check out the application, check out the family. My intentions are going to be a little different on the website also. Like there'll be a link, you know, after I speak to you guys and make sure it's okay, direct communication with leaders around the world, not just me, you know, Micah and Brittany, Will, Colorado, Chris, Jared. We'll see what happens in the next. We'll see what happens by October the 1st. Let's see what goes on until October the 1st. We do have some members that want to open new divisions, some people that want to be part of the membership. We're probably going to have people stepping down because they're just not made for this family. Let's see October 1st who's still here and who wants to move forward. And from there, we're going to start putting that on our website. So there'll be, and also hoping that the persons who take leadership in that area set up their own store for merchandise for Battleaxe and do their own thing and start creating some funds for themselves to help that section out or just help out their area. That would be the best. I think the Battleaxe Global merchandise that I'm pulling out and stuff like that will be part of shows. I always have something on the website. And the packages, of course, only go to members. I've had 3 people trying to order packages last week. And I'm like, who the fuck are you? He goes, well, I've seen this package for sale. It's for members, members only. So I just return their money. But I'll leave the floor open to you guys.
One thing I do want to let you all know, we do plan to do some live videos here and there talking about leadership, giving y'all some tips. We would like to encourage people who do want to start divisions in states where there is maybe not somebody close by. Please reach out to us. There is 7 of us that are pretty adamant about responding and making sure that we have the right people. You know, expanding the growth and not just when it's convenient, when the time's right. And so we look forward to people coming and seeing what we have to offer. And if any of you want to come in and enlighten us too on what you know about leadership, you are welcome. It is an open floor discussion. We are not here to ridicule you. Again, it is help bring out the essence of you becoming the best person that you can be. At the end of the day, that's what it is. So when you are good, your people are good. You don't love yourself, you can love other people, but imagine how much greater that love will be when you love yourself and you can respect yourself. And it's ironic, a lot of people who go through trauma in life become great leaders. So don't forget, your scars and your perfection and flaws are all beautiful, and they can all be turned into a secret weapon that will make you achieve greatness. And that is our goal.
So,
That's all
Mike,
I have.
on these live chats, we'll announce them. Of course, we'll give everybody a 7-day
Oh, yeah.
heads up. So, I mean, if Colorado wants to jump on one, Chris wants to jump on, other members want to jump on, it'll be live. It'll probably be about 45-minute segments. We'll have them on our Facebook. And myself, of course, I'll try my best to be on them all the time. But we're going to be trying to build the communication through live chats again. And it worked. It worked in the past. And like I said, at the end of the day, guys, we just got over a world pandemic. It was fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's time. It's time to shake off the funk and get down.
That's right. Hayes, you want to add something, Hayes?
I'm not.
Sorry.
Oh, I don't. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Awesome. No, I'm excited to get some stuff together and see how things go over the next 6 months. See
And
how
just
our
let you guys
family
know-
grows.
Yeah, and just let you know that Jared had to go back inside. That's why he had to get off. But yes, Hayes, and I want to see more of your beautiful face too, okay?
I am going to have more time. My time just freed up, God's a blessing.
Well,
anyways, I don't really have too much. We will be doing some stuff with some seniors, so I'm excited about that. And I thank everybody for coming today and being with us. And I'm excited to see what you guys have for this leadership program.
myself too.
Here in Thailand, we're kind of in a little bit of a flux because of the political situation and the changes of the guard and the changing of the prime minister and the changing of the overall atmosphere of the Thai people and Southeast Asia. So we've kind of going to be taking it as little by little, taking little steps, not really taking gigantic steps at the moment, even though I've got a pretty solid crew behind me now that I'm working with that wants to do better things for the community and do things together as a group. And then of course I've got Daniel out in Singapore, who is also involved in quite a lot of programs at the moment, and his motivational speaking on his Instagram has been helpful. So we want to keep that moving forward as well with Daniel. He'll be here probably in Thailand again in October for our October meeting as well. We've done this for 3 years now running. Even during the pandemic, he was able to visit, except 1 year. So 3 out of the 4 years, Daniel's been able to come over and visit and have our Asian meeting. Anybody that's interested in getting in with the Battleaxe Global projects, please let me know and please hit me up. We're still, doing things that way and looking for collaborations and features. And anybody that wants to do features with other artists around the world, I'm helping connect people to be able to use things like music beats. We are still in collaboration with Lingo and AOK and Grindmode Cypher. We're still involved with them. We're still supporting them a little bit. I've got songs with Lingo, but we're moving forward slowly from here, not going to be rushing or hurrying or moving forward at a mad pace. We're taking things as it develops, so we'll be able to move forward correctly and develop quality people, develop quality communication, and moving forward that way.
And that's what counts.
So that's me on this end. Yeah.
Great. You're doing a great job. Well, I see what's going on over there. And I know what's going on with your whole entire politicians, brother. We got the same fucking problem over here, just like the Americans got the same problem over there. Right? We're going to clean it up, hopefully. Mr. Duval.
Hey. Yes, a lot of stuff happening on the east. Like I say, lots of drama. But I want to say about this. I think it's more important that we focus on what we are about in this club. I think we're all about the art and artists. It's already hard to be an artist as it is in this world. We don't make a lot of money. Everybody are dealt different cards in life. So sometimes it's fun having some family that can help you get some better cards and move forward.
That's right.
I think it's important that we should not be dealing with all these she said, he said bullshit and focus more on moving forward with our art forms and supporting artists and getting our message through and doing positive things. Right? If we just keep dragging on these little things that these little nicks and knacks here and there, we're never going to move this train forward. Okay?
No,
we
right.
have to stop at every freaking station. Okay?
Right. Correct.
So if stuff happens like this with your DLs, I do understand. A family is a family, and more that we get bigger, like you cannot get along with everybody. There's always somebody that's going to rub you the wrong way. It happens, okay? But instead of pissing and people drinking water, please keep it to yourself. Don't go talk to people around, because everybody are forced to drink that same water. And eventually, there's too much piss. Nobody wants to drink that water no more, okay? So let's focus on the good things, not on the drama. The most important patch is the one you have on the back, not the one on the board. We're all brothers and sisters in this. Right? This is what I have to say about this. People take choices. If you want to go on social media and blow out your feelings, do whatever you want. Okay? If you want to be a drama queen, be a drama queen on your own time.
Exactly.
Okay? Don't expect us to fall back and cry and say, oh. Okay?
Exactly.
It's sad. It happens. But it is what it is. Okay? Some people, things happens in life for a reason. And you may not be happy with everybody's decision, but like just when you were a child, when your mom or dad told you couldn't do that, well, you were upset. You pack your shit and then you leave. You make it up to the corner and then you realize, holy shit, man, where am I going? And you cry back and you come back home. Okay? Well,
very well said, Chris. Very well said.
Enough with the drama, please. We have lots of big plans. Everybody's got to get out of this COVID thing. And we don't have time for all this drama. We have bigger plans to focus on right now. Okay? So the one that wants to move forward, let's move forward. The ones that want to deal with the drama, you can all stay home and cry.
Good.
Okay?
Agreed.
Thanks for that, Chris. Okay, guys, I just want to say, because...
Hold on, real quick. Ruckus, where you at?
Hey, Ruckus.
Hey.
So, you guys, I just want to say, because I got to get to my picking line, I first want to say thanks to you guys. I want to thank everybody that's watching. Susan, Billy, Will, of course, Trevor Hubbard, brother, good to see you. We haven't seen Jeff. Of course, we got some members here, Clayton, Daniel. Of course, we see Brittany here. I'm just going down the list here of people I see now. Monica, Jason from LA, Baxter Art, of course. Susan Flat, Trevor, Link later on here, Eric Van City. The list keeps going down. Isaiah, Daniel Lee, of course, from Asia too. Kane, Albright, Jeff Kleiner, Sophie. All you guys, Maxim, thank you for taking the time. Patrick Hostile, of course, from Saskatchewan. We see each other over once a blue moon, but we still keep moving forward. Katie May, you beautiful person. Thanks everybody for taking the time and watching the show. And like I said to you guys, okay, this family might not be for you anymore. And if it's not, it's fine, Danny. And if you want to step away, step away. But like I said, we don't need your drama over social media. It's not going to get you anywhere. It's just going to prove that I'm right. Okay. Love and respect, everybody. I have to let you go. You guys understand I'm on strike right now, and hopefully we can kill this strike by Friday because I do have kids to feed. I love you
Power
guys.
to the people.
Those axes up.
All right, guys. Stay blessed. Thank you for tuning in, everybody.
Love you, family. See you soon.
Love you
Thank
too,
you.
family. Yes, thank you.